Now, let's get down to some business. I'm going to share my screen and pull up this exciting ballot we have here. Before we begin, I did want to let everyone know that a complete list of this year's officer, member at large, and proposed bylaw changes has been added in this session or this session's documents section for today's meeting. If you would like to review and follow along, you could download the annual business meeting document as needed. If not, it's there for you to reference whenever you want to go during break or anything like that. All right, our 2021 annual business meeting. I'm going to go ahead at this time and call this meeting to order. The time is 12:05. Starting out here, I have no old business. So I'm going to go ahead and move into our new business with the annual business meeting welcome and introduction and turn it over to John.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you and for sticking around for our annual business meeting. Now, this is your opportunity if you would like to join the CFSC board, or if you would like to have if you wanted to give us any feedback on our proposed ballot, on our proposed bylaw changes. So yeah, Alyssa has provided the ballot within the document, so it's a pretty simple process. There should be options for either writing in new nominations, as well as you do have to provide us with an email address. And then there is the language from the bylaw change as well. So yeah, if anybody has any questions or concerns or comments, please throw those up in the chat right now. Otherwise, we will go ahead and get started. Elisa, what do you think?
Perfect. Let's turn it over to Kelly and have Kelly read out our proposed bylaw change.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kelly Keene. I'm your attorney representative. Every year we seem to have some tweaks we sometimes need to make to our bylaws. We're pretty good at following our bylaws for every rule that we follow and how we handle everything in this on this board. So this year we did have a suggested change to make things a little bit easier. And I think that COVID brought out some of these issues. So we are changing our old language from directors or past directors who have declared their intent to serve on the board who subsequently missed 3 consecutive board meetings in the course of their term or have to leave the field of family support shall be removed automatically from the board unless reinstated by a majority vote of the board in attendance at the meeting at which such removal is being considered. So our old language had this automatic removal, and we've learned this year and over the years that sometimes that just seems a little bit too harsh. So we've had some suggested change to the new language, which states directors or past presidents who have declared their intent to serve on the board who subsequently miss 3 consecutive board meetings in the course of their term or who leave the field of family support may be removed by a majority vote from the board. They can be reinstated by a majority vote of the board in attendance at a subsequent meeting after reviewing a request for reinstatement. So that's the old language and the new language, and we're hoping everyone will consider that and take a vote on it. And that's it for me. And moving on to the next topic. Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks, Kelly. At this time, as required by our bylaws, we are going to go ahead and open our floor for member or officer and member at large nominations. We will go ahead and give everyone about a minute or so. If you would go ahead, if you have any of those, please in our chat, go ahead and drop in our officer or member at large position you're nominating for, the nominee's name, their county, and a contact information of email or phone so that we know how to reach them. So again, we're going to take just a minute or so and allow you guys to do that so that we can capture those nominations and update our ballot. If you want, go ahead and take a stretch, move your feet, Like I said, we do need to allow for this time so we can perform on our side and get everything that's needed from you guys to update our ballot. We'll be coming right back. I'll close the floor here in just a minute. We'll get right back into business, and then hopefully we can let you guys go for another quick break, and then we'll be jumping into those afternoon sessions. All right, I'm seeing some chatter there. So again, just a few more seconds, and then we'll come back. I'll go ahead and close that floor. Let's do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, at this time, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and close that floor for nominations. Again, we just want to remind you that results will be posted or will be posted and announced for this year's officers and election results on our CFSC website and through an ACES mail once our ballot votes have been reviewed and verified by our non-board members. I will be just a quick reminder, once this meeting ends, we'll be go ahead and update the ballot. Keep an eye on the announcements so you can get the link. Go in, make your vote count. Now moving on, other new business, we have none. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and open the floor for and I would accept a motion to adjourn. Oh, it looks like we do have a few nominations coming in, so I am noting those. I'll make sure to get those nominations on that ballot. Board members, there we go. I have Casey Jones on the floor motioning that we do adjourn. Can I get a second there? Perfect.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead,
I was just
John.
going to say, I was going to go
Yeah.
ahead and second the motion, Elisa.
Oh, perfect. Well, I have a second by Kathy Dell and John. So I have a motion on the floor to adjourn by Casey, seconded by, it looks like Elise, Kathy, and John. So we have now adjourned our annual board meeting. Thank you, board and attendees, for joining us for this year's annual business meeting. Make sure to vote for next year's officers and bylaw changes. Again, that voting ballot will link. That link will be sent here shortly through the announcements once floor nominations have been updated from today's meeting, and voting will close today at 4:30 p.m. So make your votes count.